Do you know what it was? When I left Barnet, I made the decision that I was tired of National League. Probably because of what I did with the whole Barnet thing.
Yeah.
6 managers. So I'd had offers to go to America before, but I didn't. Obviously, America wasn't something you would take super seriously when you're coming out of like Palace or Tottenham or Arsenal or something. So I didn't really entertain it. But then someone said to me, it's like, Simon Dawkins was playing in America.
Yeah.
And he said like life's sick, and we were training at Mabley in like the off season. And he was like, if you're going Gold Cup, wait, don't sign nowhere and go and play in America. Right. So then I was sort of like, cool, it's in America anyway.
Yeah.
Let me just sort of try a thing. And then we played Gold Cup. I had offers from like UAE, but like Bahrain.
Yeah.
I had offers from Bahrain. I had offers from USL, which is obviously where I ended up going. But I had like, bro, I could have gone to, no lie, I could have gone to like any team in the USL.
So what made you choose Indiana?
So Oakland, there was a team called Oakland Thunder or something.
Oakland Roots.
No.
They changed names.
Oklahoma, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oklahoma something.
Yes. 'Cause I spoke to them as well.
Yeah, and they folded.
They folded,
yeah. They folded. So that was one gone. I spoke to El Paso.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of on it because the director was English.
Okay.
And he was proper cool. Like I met him in Loughton and stuff. We were chatting. But the manager of Indy, when I went there, was the manager of El Paso.
Okay.
So I was talking to the director of El Paso on behalf of the manager, basically.
Right.
Then the agent who was doing it was an English guy, and he basically said, "Look, the manager is going to go to Indy, which is a better team and a better franchise. Wait." So then the manager left, and then these two are basically like having like a bid off in it.
Yeah.
And then I picked Indy based off the manager, the city, the club was obviously better, and that's why.
So talk me through the Indy experience.
Mixed, I would say.
Yeah.
Red card first game.
Oh wow.
Red card, bro. It was like -2 degrees, snowing.
It's first game.
It was at Loudon.
Okay.
We were losing. They were taking a piss, and like, bro, it was dumb. But you know when it was an hour free kick, and you know when you go to get the ball and man try something silly, like try to roll it, like put it through my legs or something, so I just kicked him.
Oh.
Not like a proper one, just like a stop that.
Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah.
And then took the ball and then red card. Went back to England for like 3 weeks.
I'm so
So went back in for 3 weeks. So you just
because we didn't have a game and then Grenada was playing, so I had to. I don't know why, but I was flying from England.
Oh no, that makes sense.
Yeah. It was one of them things. So I had to. My flight was basically from Indy to London to Grenada.
Yeah,
so I basically got them
like
to
Grenada.
book the flight to London earlier.
Yeah.
And I stayed there. But team's sick, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how they treat you in the USL is like being back in the Prem.
How did you find all the flying and that, like flying to games and?
I thought it was sick because.
Is it like it's not chartered flights? Is it like? Yeah.
No, it's not chartered flights, but there's so many of you.
It feels like a charter.
It feels like a chartered.
Yeah.
Flight. And they give you money for every day that you're away. They give you like an envelope when you get to the airport. They give you an envelope of cash. So they pay for everything, bro. There's no lay when you go over there. Like everything is boom, boom, boom.
You can see that though in how they kind of run all their sports.
Yeah, sports.
Like it's a real thing
Yeah.
out there. How they run their sports out there.
Yeah. So it was sick, man. Like I recommend it to everyone.
Is there any difference in the experience in terms of like training days and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So my manager was English, obviously. So training was pretty much the same as
over here.
Yeah, playing over here. But it's different. The culture's different. Like they don't. It sounds bad, but they don't care about winning like that because there's no promotion relegation.
Oh, okay.
You get it.
It's always about money.
It's just not to the club care. It's community. So like over here, you wouldn't see Arsenal and Tottenham fans sitting next to each other.
Right, they're not mixed.
They're no mixing.
Yeah.
But over there, everyone's mixing. The kids are playing. They're doing like at a certain time you can get unlimited beers for like $1, that kind of shit. Like it's more making money for the club.
But that's in all of their stadiums, so there's no like home section, away section.
Exactly. So that's how they treat it.
Okay.
Like basketball, NFL, all that stuff.
You can all sit wherever you want as long as you're gonna understand you're in someone else's stadium.
Yeah. But no, it was really good, bro. Like,
no, that's sick.
Yeah.
Obviously, you plugged me out there.
Come on, agency fee.
Yeah. Little 5% in charity.
Yeah.
Obviously, well signed. When this gets released, I'd have signed, and I'm going out there.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
So, how did you? Thank you, my boy. So, barber and that.
Pete, cut boy.
How much are you charging?
50.
Yes, it's time. It's time for you to grow up.
Yeah, so $50,
it's time for you to grow
up.
up.
Does he come to you or?
Can do, but that's like $250.
Oh, I swear. So where's that? Is that in Carmel? Or do I have to go?
Indianapolis.
So I got to go to the
Half
blocks.
an hour.
So I got to go to the blocks to get a trim.
Blocks as well.
It's time for you to grow up.
But he's cold,
50.
bro.
Yeah.
And it's not $50 on I think I'm a sick barber. It's $50 in like, you go there, they put on a face mask, they wash your hair for you, put on a do-rag, brush it up, put you under the hairdryer, come out, cut it.
Oh, my wave's going to come out.
But
crisp, blood.
Was that £50 when you were there?
It's $50 when I was there. Yeah.
So how much is that going to cost now? You know, the inflation and life.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's 2025 now.
Yeah, it's a good. What's that? 2 years now since you beat?
Boy, that's looking like a 75.
75, 100. I'm just being honest.
But he's cool. I don't think they can do that.
Yeah, because they're in blocks, innit? You say it's in the blocks.
So, and he's cool. Like,
is
he? Yeah.
And who's the brother that you introduced you about with the? You said I could get his car.
My boy T Bibbs. Yeah. That's my guy, bro. T Bibbs. Nah, bro. Listen. Yeah. Let me tell you a story about my man. So I went to a shisha place.
Yeah.
And I'm walking through, and I remember chatting to someone. I think I bumped into him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, sorry, bro. Like, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, you're from London." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, whereabouts you from?" Da 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 da. So we're chatting. He was like, "Oh, my baby mum lives in London."
Oh, what a guy. Yeah, go on.
And then he was like, "Yeah, she lives in Hackney."
Wow.
I was like, "What?" Anyway, so we get chatting. He exchanged numbers. Bro, he did like pharmaceuticals, like mad high up. You know, in America, everyone gets paid more.
Yeah.
So doing pharmaceuticals, had 3 whips, Mustang, the proper one, a Range Rover Evoque, one of those big transporter things, the trucks, obviously it's Indiana, isn't it? And a super bike, motorbike, just parked up at his apartment. And then, bro, he was just like, I remember I was telling him I was trying to get a whip, because getting a whip over there is a bit difficult.
Yeah, can you credit and all that? They were saying
credit's easy over there.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's the fact that your I don't know how long you signed, but my contract was a 1+.
Yeah.
It was a 1+1.
Yeah.
But they kind of always take the second one. But it's a 1+1, so I couldn't commit to
a 3-year lease.
A 3-year lease or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was telling him that, and then he was like, "Bro, just take one of mine." And I was like, "Bro, remember, I met my man once.
Yeah.
So I was baffed. Like, I thought, this is Buki.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
England.
Like, to the point where I was like, no, this is too Buki.
Yeah, because
like,
England, especially when we go, no one's going to tell you that.
So
take
you
one of my
cars.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, allow me. Like, bro, not like, this ain't like, think about it. If I wanted to lend you my
Did he live by you? Or?
He lived by me. He lives literally next to that block. There's another block. Like, me to give you the whip, for me to lend you my whip is a hassle, yeah?
Yeah.
So imagine you go over there and some guy you met once is saying, you can take my Range Rover Evoque, yeah? He said, just take it and drive it. But over there, the car is insured.
Like Grenada.
Yeah.
Oh,
so anyone can drive it.
Yeah.
The car's insured, yeah? And I was like, all right, like, he's going to ask me for a mad thing. He was like, nah, bro, just give me like 5 bills, take it for the season.
Mm-hmm.
He said, this is my winter car. I don't need it. Right?
You gave him $500.
$500.
So
$500.
So like £400.
But it was $250 and $250.
What? So you paid him like $170.
He said, I'm basically just paying the tax for the car for the year or something. Because he said it's just sitting in the garage.
Oh, so it's like you're paying the road tax on it.
Yeah, basically. Something like that. He was like, don't worry about it.
Just gave you a Range Rover Evoque, and you were just driving that.
Just whipping it. Whipping it like it was mine.
I would too if you
Bro.
gave it to you for free.
He didn't even shout me like, "Yo, how you getting on?" Like he said, "Come and pick up the whip." And from that, I didn't speak to him for like 2 weeks after that. And then obviously we became boys, so we're chatting more.
But when you come back, you're parking it out. He obviously could see the car, right?
No, because I lived in a separate. I didn't live where you man live.
Oh, didn't you?
Because obviously I had a missus and stuff. I wanted a 2-bed apartment.
Yeah.
Which they have there, but the 2 beds were taken up by families and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I signed because I had the visa issues, I went kind of late, so they only had 1 beds available.
Yeah.
And they said I can have a 2-bed, but there might become a time where they might need it for a player, which they 100% would have done. So don't do that if you're going to do that.
No. So I took the one.
Yeah, but they basically gave me $1,600 a month to to rent anywhere I wanted.
Yeah.
So I picked this sick place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was proper. So I parked it there. Bro, he didn't check up on the whip once. Like, he was super cool. Like, I met him. Bro, he came out with me in Pierre Luigi's.
My goodness. You should have connected him with him there.
Yeah.
What was this?
Probably about 7-8 months ago.
Oh.
Like, he's pro. So when you go over there, I'll pattern him. But bro, one time our flights got delayed. So when we went to New York, yeah. By the way, when you go on a flight thing in America, your flights get cancelled all the time. Yeah. Because of the weather's so crazy, innit? Yeah. So we played against New York Red Bulls 2, yeah, because they're in that league. And when we finished the game, my missus and a couple of the other boys' missus stayed over. So, because you get like a couple of days off after each game, we spent the extra days, because you can change your flight.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a return with a club, you can say, "No, I want to stay longer," but you pay for the hotel. I want to stay longer, and they'll change the flight, so you don't have to pay the hotel prices.
Oh, mad, yeah.
So anyway, I stayed over. I was flying the night before training, and the flights got cancelled. So we're in the airport, scrambling, yeah, like peak. Yeah. But I booked my missus' flights on the same one as my boys' missus' flight, so they were good. There was the last flight going out. Yeah. So then me and one of the other players are like stranded in the airport, shook, because I'm thinking, bro, I'm gonna miss training here. Like, it's peak, yeah. And then we booked a flight to Chicago, which is like a 3-hour boot. Landed at like 3 a.m.
Gotta get in the car and drive it.
T picked me up.
My goodness.
What a guy.
Bro, take that in. I messaged him. I said, "Yo, bro, I'm in a jam. I know this is a mad ask, but..." No, I didn't even say that. I was like, "Yo, I'm in a jam. This is what's happening." He was like, "Well, where are you going to fly to?" I said, "Oh, I'm going to fly to Chicago." He's like, "Yeah, cool. I'll pick you up." There was no like, "Are you sure?" Like, I was just like, "Bro, like, that's mad." He said, "Bro, don't worry." And
So
I said,
any times you needed, you went T-Bibs?
Bro, I was like, "No, bro." I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "You know what?" He responded, "Bet."
Yeah, that's what they
Then I'm on the flight thinking, "Bro, I wonder if my man's actually going to..." Bro, come out of the airport, parked out front.
What a guy, man.
What a guy.
No
Big
wonder
up T-Bibs.
Yeah,
Big up
shout out
T-Bibs.
T-Bibs, man. No wonder you freaking still talk to him to this day.
Yeah. That's
a-
my guy, bro.
Don't meet humans like that often, bro.
Nah, not at
Nah,
all.
nah.
And he worked in pharmaceutical.
Yeah, like high up, bro.
Yeah, so he had stupid bread.
Like, he's always flying. He's always on holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like,
City
because they had like, I heard like, basically pharmacy and that's so expensive out there.
Bro.
Go get some paracetamols and that.
Bro, if you don't have insurance, it's a wrap. To
Like,
get into the ambulance is $1,000. If you call the ambulance, it's $1,000.
Yeah,
we're actually mad lucky the club cover, innit?
Yeah.
America's a mad place.
Because $1,000 to get the
Yeah,
ambulance.
yeah.
That's why you see people walking and holding their intestines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they ain't got
Yeah.
$1,000 to pay for that.
You ain't seen John Q?